are failures because they themselves won't listen. Where are you in all of that? You have to find yourself, and I can't do it for you. No mentor can, no teacher can do that. You have to allow yourself the time to find out who you are, how you're going to derail yourself. And you will. And you'll know right when it's about to happen. And that's why you're supposed to journal. And for the folks that don't.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to krabstrades. Today we're doing a quick trade recap from these two trades that I took in AM session. One trade ended up getting hit break even. One trade I hit for full TP right here. 1 and 2 risk reward. But yeah, let's pretty much break down these trades. Coming into 10 a.m. open, the 4-hour 3 candle open, we manipulated higher here. We then had to run lower, and on the higher time frame I was super bullish. My drawn liquidity is still this buy side liquidity on the weekly right here, and it's just a clear external draw. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, you can see higher time frame, we're just like in a market maker buy model here. So that's kind of how I got my bullish bias. And yeah, I'm still super bullish. I don't want to be shorting at all. I don't want to fade this trend right now. If we look at the hourly as well, what gave me my bullish bias as well was also this bullish market structure shift right here on the hourly. And if we look at the 4-hour, this is a bit crazy messy. Let me clean that up. But looking at the 4-hour, we had a bullish market structure shift right here to the upside. My bad for it being so messy, but yeah, I'm still super bullish. Let me get rid of this. But yeah, I don't want to clear the chart because I'm still going to look at PM probably if I'm home, which I probably will be. But yeah, looking at the 15-minute, still super bullish right now. And pretty much the entry confirmations for these two trades, I'll break those down right now. So first thing, external narrative, I was super bullish. That's the first thing. I wasn't going to try any shorts today, and I basically told myself that before I got onto the charts. Just aligning myself with that higher time frame narrative was the best move for sure today. I think that there was a short that could have played out. Possibly this short, it could have gone break even though. Let's see. Probably a break even, yeah. Maybe a short here. Yeah, not really sure, but I was only looking for longs. And then what I was waiting for was, you guys saw me mark up this breaker block on the 15-minute time frame here. Let's see. Time frame doesn't look the best on. Oh yeah, 15-minute. All right, so you guys saw me mark up this bullish breaker right here. Low, high, lower, low, took out liquidity, run higher displacement. When we tap back into it, we could reject, which is exactly what we did. So that's the breaker block right there. If we go back down to the lower time frames, you can see how once we wicked into that breaker, we were straight up showing rejection right away. Once I also saw that we were in a golden pocket of the bullish range, and I saw that we put in a bullish SMT, that's when I then took my long entry off of this 15-second inverse fair value gap right there. And yeah, pretty much took that up for 1.5R, was floating in profit. We did not hit our full TP. I went break even here. I had a 1-on-1 risk to reward, and yeah, would have been a break even right there. This is the trade. Also here, I was pointing out a lot these propulsion blocks that we had, and you can see today how strong they were. Straight up bottom ticked right here, the 50% of it. Also, you can see this one right here, bottom ticked the move higher. So propulsion blocks are something that I really have my eye on right now, and it's just a really strong PD array. It's my favorite PD array ever. It's basically just two order blocks right next to each other, just like this. But yeah, the way that I use them is I align them with everything else, and it's just like a PD array pretty much. But yeah, you can see how well they work today. Bottom ticking this move right here, as well as bottom ticking this move. And this is why I like the re-entry so much as well. I saw that we tapped the 50% of this 15-second propulsion block so beautifully, and then we got that SMT that got put in as well for longs back up. Also, I took my entry here off the 15-second inverse order block right there. The reason why I'm on the 15-second is just so that I get really precise entries. I wouldn't recommend it to you guys right now, unless you've been trading ABS for a while and you're already profitable with it. But I would say at lowest go down to 30-second, but yeah, it just helps with more precise entries. But other than that, there's also entries here on the 30-second for sure. Yeah, there would have been a 30-second entry here as well, 30-second inverse order block, but you can see how much worse of an entry that would have been compared to the nice 15-second one. It did still play out, but that is a huge difference if you look at that. So 15-second entry compared to 30-second entry. 30-second, you need way much more of a move to get your 1 to 2. 15-second, boom, quick 1 to 2, 26 points, 12-point stop, 26-point TP, easy. But 30-second, a little bit harder, a little bit more of a move you gotta catch. But yeah, I shouldn't even be talking about it because I don't recommend it to beginner traders. But yeah, as you guys develop, we can talk about the 15-second more for you guys. But yeah, second trade is right here. Let's break this down. Pretty much what I saw here was we manipulated lower at 10:30. So this is where I aligned time with my setup. 10:30 a.m. right here. So time manipulated lower, the 30-minute candle opened up, and we started dumping. Where did we dump into? We dumped into a bullish SMT, we dumped into a bullish propulsion block, and you can see the reaction that we had off of it. We showed rejection right away pretty much. Once we got this inverse order block here on the 15-second time frame, that was my final confirmation to enter a long position. Stop loss at the protected SMT low. This is one of my favorite things ever, is putting the stop loss right at the SMT low, because if this SMT breaks, then that means that my setup is then invalid. But as long as my draw is good, SMTs should not break, as long as your draw and liquidity is correct. So this is honestly something really, really good that I like to do, is put my stop loss at the SMT, and also always having an SMT before I take a trade. I don't really take a trade often if there's no SMT, unless I'm trading like gold or something like that. But for NQ, always having an SMT also increases win rate. But yeah, that's pretty much the second trade. Also here, this was a pretty clean, I think that we had some standard deviation as well. Yeah, I didn't have it marked up, but I did see it. We were rejecting the negative 2.25 standard deviation. You can see it straight up bottom ticked. So what we had in this zone here was we had a ton of our key levels that we were looking for rejections at. We had the propulsion block, the SMT, standard deviations, golden pocket of the range, the 0.62 retracement, which all fueled price to go higher and towards our drawn liquidity, which was higher. My internal drawn liquidity was just this market maker buy model, just the most obvious swing high that I saw pretty much. And with being super bullish, I'm still bullish right now. I think that we're just gonna keep pumping all day towards the 859 level right here. This is buy side liquidity on the weekly time frame. We look at this right here. My chart's crazy messy, but you can see how we're just displacing on the weekly to the upside. Same thing on the daily, just displacing. See the lower time frames. Let's see the 4 hour. Yeah, market structure shift on the 4 hour, just super bullish. So whoever was asking me about the market maker buy model, this is what it is as well. I'm basically looking for this like buy side of the curve to get completed here and take out this buy side liquidity on the weekly. So we'll see when that happens. It might not happen today. It will happen. It's just a matter of time. We could potentially retrace lower, but eventually this buy side is going to get met. It's a really nice market maker buy model on the higher time frame. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the trade recaps from AM. And yeah, just took 1 to 2. I'm just full closing 1 to 2s now. It's the most consistent, best thing to get is just 1 to 2 risk to rewards. And yeah, OTE, let's see, did I miss anything? Should be all good. Alright, is there any questions? But yeah, that's a quick trade recap from AM session. Pretty good session. I'm glad that AM session's starting to finally clear up. It's been the past 2 weeks in AM have been pretty rough for me personally for the ABS model. I haven't been getting the best setups, and I've been kind of taking lower rated setups. But overall, if the drawn liquidity can remain pretty clear like how it was today, I think that AM will be good again. But overall, Asia's been my bread and butter. It's been my favorite session. That was what the last trade recap was from last night. The 2 Asia bangers that I caught. But yeah, overall, pretty good. And yeah, hopefully AM can stay like this. But yeah, till next time, like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to get coached by me one-on-one, comment the word one-on-one below or DM me on Instagram at krabstrades. And I pretty much guarantee to work with you one-on-one until you're funded 6 figures with prop firms and receive your first payouts. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, then shoot me a DM on Instagram or on Discord as well. I'm always active in Discord. See, I'm always in here. Free chat as well. I'm replying to questions all the time. So I think I was talking to someone here before. But yeah, make sure to join up the free community if you're not in there yet. If you want to live trade with me as well, link to that is in the description, I think. If it's not, then you can just go here, go to upgrade, trade live with crabs, and you can upgrade right here to trade with me every single morning at 10 to 11 a.m. EST. And yeah, daily charting sessions. I've been there every day at 4 p.m. Eastern is what we're doing for this week. 4 p.m. Eastern chartings. We basically review the day, review AM, PM. So if you want to join up, make sure to upgrade right there. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Good looks.